for me, it was really personal. I've been self-employed since I was 22 years old, and being self-employed presents a lot of challenges when it comes to renting a property. And to make it worse, I had sold the company a couple years before, and so me and my family hadn't had an income for a while because there was no financial need for us to work at that point. So try renting a property when you haven't worked in 2 years. It seems like the mold, you have to fit it perfectly. And if you don't, if you're a little bit outside of it, then you're too much of a risk and everybody denies you. So we went, me and my family, we applied to 4 places that we were denied to first. And I mean, the application itself wasn't even the rough part. It's the driving all the way out to this new property and falling in love with it. And your kids running around it and picking their rooms out and loving the yard. And I'm sure everybody who's rented has gone through, that process. And then you apply and you pay, and then, it takes 2-3 days, and then you get that phone call saying that, oh, I'm sorry, we weren't able to approve you because of information that you had given them when you first started. We even offered to pay the first year in advance to every property, and they still said that wouldn't work for them, and one property was really bad. We actually had to pay $50 a piece. So that was $100 because 50 per adult. And then they charged a $400 holding cost on the unit. So that means that if you get approved and you decide not to take it, they keep your $400. But if you get denied, then you get your $400 back and they just keep the $100. So we paid $500 on that. So when we found the property that worked for us, we had paid almost $400 in application fees. And then we had a check for $400 somewhere out there. The gas and the time. I mean, we were over $1,000 in just cost to find the right property. When we paid the first year in advance, that was what they needed, and it worked out for them. And I mean, it was just a perfect match. And the thing is, to find that match, it's very expensive, very stressful process, time consuming process. So imagine people who have full-time jobs that have to take their time or weekends or every spare minute they got to go take a view of property. And imagine, they don't have all day to be online looking for units, or imagine they don't have the money to go ahead and go through $1,000 worth of denials and application fees. Our site, basically what it does is it allows the people who are looking for you and the people you're looking for to meet each other almost instantly, much easier, with no cost, no time loss. It takes all the stress out of the entire renting process and allows these two people to come together for free. And it makes the process actually fun.